video, I'm going to be doing 3 examples of graphing an equation in point-slope form. For the first example, we're looking at y minus 4 is equal to 2/3 times the quantity x plus 3. The first thing you need to do is identify the slope of the equation. The slope of the equation is always going to be the number that is sitting in front of the set of parentheses. So I know my slope is a positive 2/3. The next thing you need to do is you need to identify the point, which is on the line. The quantity x plus 3, you can take a look at that plus 3 right there, and that's going to be your x-coordinate of your point. You can take a look at the y minus 4. This is going to be the y-coordinate. Now, you do have to remember, since the original formula for point-slope form is a y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times the quantity x minus x sub 1. These minus signs in the formula are basically saying you're going to take the opposite of what you see in the actual formula. So I see a plus 3 right here, but because my formula has the minus, I need to pull out a negative 3. So my point, the x-coordinate, is going to be a negative 3. Same thing in the formula in front of the y sub 1 value, you have a minus sign. So it tells you got to do the opposite of what you see. I've got a y minus 4 in this particular example, so I'm going to have a positive 4 for my point. Once you have identified the point and the slope, then you can graph this. You're going to start with the point. You're going to plot that point like normal. So I'm going to go to the left 3, down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and put my point. Now I'm going to run a positive slope, which would be up 2, and then to the right 3, which puts my second point right there. If I'm doing this by hand, I can do this multiple times. I can go up 2 and to the right 3 and put another point. I can go up 2 and to the right 3 and put another point. This is going to ensure that I have a straight line. Then I'm going to add a line. And then there I have my line graphed in point-slope form. Taking a look at another example, we've got y plus 2 is equal to negative 1/2 times the quantity x minus 3. So again, I want to identify my slope. The slope is always going to be the number that is sitting in front of that set of parentheses, so I know my slope is a negative 1/2. The next thing I need to do is identify the point. So I'm going to take a look at this number right here. I know this is going to be my x-coordinate of my point. This number right here is going to be the y-coordinate. Now, when I write that point, I've got to remember that when I pull that out, I see a negative 3, so I'm going to pull out a positive 3. I see a positive 2, so I'm going to pull out a negative 2. Now I can plot the point 3, negative 2, so going to the right 3 and down 2 puts my first point right there. Now I can run a slope of negative 1/2. I have a choice. I can go up 1 and then to the right or to the left 2 for my second dot, or I could have went down 1 and to the right 2 for another point. I could do that over and over so that I am consistent with a straight line here. So I can go up 1 and to the left 2 and put my second dot. Go up 1 and to the left 2 and put my second dot. Okay, at that point then I've got enough on there that I can create my straight line. All right, going to the last example. We've got y plus 4 is equal to 3 times the quantity x minus 2. Now I am going to look right here. There is my slope. It is a whole number, but we can think of that whole number as being over 1 so that I do have a rise over run. So my slope here, let's go ahead and write it as 3 over 1 so that we can see the rise over run. Then I've got to identify the point. Again, I can look at this minus 2 right here, and that's going to give me the x-coordinate. If I look right here, that's going to give me my y-coordinate. When I pull the numbers out of the equation, I have to take the opposite. So right here's a negative 2 for my x-coordinate. So when I pull it out and take the opposite, I'm going to use a positive 2. I see a plus 4. So when I pull it out and take the opposite, I'm going to use a negative 4. Once I've got the slope and the point, I can plot the point. So that would be 2, -4. And that puts that point right there going to the right 2 and down 4. Now I want to run a positive slope of 3/1. So I'm going to go up 3 and to the right 1, and that'll be my second point. I can do it again. I can go up 3 and to the right 1, and there's another point. And I can do this multiple times, and then finally add my line through those points. So there's 3 examples of graphing a line in point-slope form. Definitely, if the videos are helping, please share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks.